Hi, hello, welcome to HashLearn. I am Vandana, your math faculty. Children, today we are going to discuss the three-dimensional geometry. In that, we are going to discuss the very basic topic, coordinate axis. So, before starting the class, let us discuss the CPP question where many of you people went wrong. Yes, children, read the question. The tangents are drawn to the hyperbola. So, the tangents are drawn. Just a minute. See, the tangents are drawn to the hyperbola. So, there is a hyperbola. We are drawing the tangents to it. This is the tangent. Hey, I am sorry, it is intersecting, right? Okay. So, just think this as a tangent. This is L1. Hello, Bharat, Arshad, Radhika, Mansi, good evening. So, today we are going to discuss the very basic class. So, okay. Now, this tangent is parallel to the line 2x minus y is equal to 1. When these two lines are parallel, I can easily say the slope of this line, the slope. So, the slope will be same for both the lines because these two lines are parallel. So, here what is the slope? 2. So, for this line also the slope is 2. When we know the slope, how will you write the equation of a tangent? That we know. The equation of a tangent is y is equal to mx plus r minus root a square m minus b square. Isn't it? In this, just substitute the values. A square is nothing but a square value is 9, b square value is 4. If I am substituting in the equation, I will get the equation of a tangent. But we know one more formula to find the equation of a tangent that we learned in the circles, that is S1 is equal to T, tangent. So, how will you write? X1. Are you remembering that? Yes. So, the point of contact, if you substitute in this, again I will get one more equation for the tangent, but these two are representing the same tangent. So, compare these two. If I am comparing these two values, I will get this. Now, you equate to find the x value and the y value. So, we will get plus r minus, right? So, both the points. So, which options are correct? Option A also correct, option B also correct, but most of you people selected A. Not an issue. That's the reason why I did not mention it's more than one option is correct. It's okay. So, option A and B both are correct. Clear? Okay. Children, so I know many of you people, the one who all are joined with me, they are targeting for your January JEE exams. But today I am going to teach the very basic concepts of your three-dimensional geometry. Don't think that ma'am is it useful for my JEE, that you take a call. Okay? Yes. Today I am going to give the introduction to the three-dimensional geometry and I am going to do some problems on coordinate axis. Right? So, what is three-dimensional geometry? To represent something which is in the space. I told you already many times. So, from the origin, what is coordinate system? Coordinate axis, only x and y. To represent something on the floor, what you will say? You go to the one corner and you say that along with the x-axis you walk 3 units, along with the y-axis you walk 2 units, you will reach to the object which is on the floor. But you just imagine some ceiling fan. You go to the one corner of your room, start walking along with x-axis some 2 units, along with y-axis 4 units, along with the z-axis some 6 units. Then only you will reach the point which is in the space. So, the three-dimensional geometry usually we will represent the objects which is in the space. Okay. So, this is called coordinate axis. If you are taking the three-dimensional, then we will say that as rectangular coordinate axis. Okay. Now, see children, we will call this as origin. This is x-axis, y-axis. If you are taking x, o, y, that is this XOY. Simply I'll call this plane as XY plane. If you are taking XOZ, that is, I'll call this as XZ plane. If I am taking this I am going to call it as YZ plane. Suppose if you are taking some point over here like 1, 2, 3, if you are drawing the perpendicular to the XY plane or parallel to the Y axis, perpendicular to XY plane means the Z axis will be 0, the Z coordinate will be 0. Clear? Like that. Suppose what this axis is going to do, this separate the space into 8 octants. How is it possible? Just have a look over here. So like this. This is your x-axis, this is the negative x-axis. Take this as y-axis and take this as negative y-axis. This is your z-axis and this is your negative z-axis. Clearly you can make out the one whatever we are having. This is first, second, the down to it, and then third, and down to it is 4, and then 5, and here the down to it will be 6. Here 7, the down to it is 8. So you can imagine this rectangular coordinate system will divide the space into 8 octants. Clear? So if you see this diagram, you can clearly understand. Say this 1, down to it will be 2. This side 3, down to it will be 4. Like that. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 4, 5 and 6, this is 7 and 8 down. So this system will divide into 8 octants. So usually how I'll write X, Y, Z. How to remember the octants is first octant, second octant, third octant, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So 8th also is there, right? Okay, just imagine this is 8th, the last one. How to remember these signs? Look at here, the start with here plus and the first one end up with plus, and then minus minus, plus plus, minus minus. The next one, plus plus, minus minus, plus plus, minus minus. Very easy to remember. Next, the last one, the first 4 are plus, the next 4 are minus. Clear? So if you remember this, I can easily say the point, suppose if I am taking minus 4, 5, 6, which octant it related. So x is minus and the remaining 2 are plus, so it is second octant. X-axis, the x coordinate is negative, the remaining 2 coordinate points are positive, means that is second octant. Clear? Yes. Okay, next. Like this we are going to do the problems. So this is the basic thing about today's class. Now by taking the questions we can understand the concept still more better. Okay. The first problem. To location the position of a point in a plane, we need two intersecting mutually perpendicular lines in the plane. Yes, Radhika. These are called the dash of A and the two numbers are called B. Here A and B are what I am going to represent. I am going to represent a point in a plane. Plane means which is on the floor. Plane means this is your wall is one floor, your front wall is one more plane. Okay, plane means that. That means what? It is two-dimensional geometry. So what I am going to do? So the point with respect to the coordinate geometry, point with respect to the origin, point with respect to origin and coordinate geometry, coordinate axis and coordinates to the point with respect to the axis. So only to represent a point in a plane, what is that? Yes, Radhika, you are correct. That is called, this is called coordinate axis. If 3 are there, then I'll call it as a rectangular coordinate system. Only 2 are there, then I'll call this as coordinate axis. Very good. And this is called coordinate point. Clear? Okay, next. In actual life, we do not have to deal with the points lying in a plane only, isn't it? Which among the following examples satisfy the given statement? The position of a ball thrown in a space. How will you represent it? When I am throwing a ball in the space, or the position of an aeroplane as it flies from one place to the other place. The position of a lowest tip on a bulb hanging from the ceiling of a room. So, everything you observe, whatever the statements given, everything is representing which is in the space, isn't it? The position of a central tip of the ceiling fan. So, I need three-dimensional geometry for all these. Is it true or false? That is the question. Yes, to represent these things, we need three-dimensional geometry. Is it clear for you people? Yes, next. Now, it's a time for the previous class contest question. The sum of the focal distances of the ellipse, the standard question I gave, isn't it? The sum of the focal distances is 2a. Okay, the winner is Mansi, I think so. I'll announce it later. Okay, now get ready for the contest question. Here goes your question. Time up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the class. Yes, the winner was Mansi. Congratulations, Mansi. Soon after this class, you will get one autumn session free. Okay? Yes. The three numbers representing the three perpendicular distances of the point from three mutually perpendicular planes. Which is mutually perpendicular planes? X, Y and Z are called. I am going to call that system as what? Coordinates of the point with respect to two coordinate planes, or what? Easily you can pick the option coordinates of a point with reference to three coordinate planes. Isn't it? The mutually perpendicular planes, I am representing a point. So, that is a point with the reference of the coordinate planes. Clear? Okay, next. Consider this figure. Now, the lines x dash ox, y dash oy and z dash oz are constituting these. If you are considering all these planes, that we are going to call it as what? Very, very basic question, isn't it? When we are considering all this, we are going to call it as a rectangular coordinate system. Isn't it? Directly I can say the answer. If I am considering only two perpendicular lines, that is called coordinate system or coordinate axis. Clear? Next. Which of the following is correct? Okay, if you are considering this diagram, which of the following is correct? The plane XOY is called ZX plane, it seems. Wrong, right? The plane YOZ is called YZ plane, but they gave XY plane. So, this is also wrong. The plane ZOX is called YZ plane. That is also wrong. It is called as ZX plane. Now, the XY, YZ and ZX plane are called three coordinate planes. Isn't it? Obviously, three coordinate planes only. So, which is the correct answer? Option D is the correct answer. Next, which of the following is or incorrect? So observe this, not the correct one, it is the incorrect one I have to pick. If we take XOY plane as a plane of the paper, then Z dash OZ is the perpendicular to XOY plane, isn't it? Z axis is perpendicular to XY plane. If I am taking it as a paper, obviously the Z axis is perpendicular to it. Yes, it is correct. If the plane of the paper is considered as horizontal, then horizontal means like this, right? Z dash OZ will be horizontal, is it? If that is that, the Z axis will be perpendicular to it, but they are telling this is horizontal. That means which is parallel. So this is incorrect. So which is the right answer? Option 1 is incorrect. No, option 1 is correct. So option B is incorrect. Clear? Okay, next. The distance measured from XY plane upwards in the direction of OZ are taken as A, and those measured downwards in the direction of OZ dash are taken in B. Similarly, the distance measured to the right of ZX plane along OY are taken as C to the left, Z axis plane. So we will consider first one. What is A? If you are taking XY plane upwards, if you are considering, is it positive or negative? Obviously Z axis, no, it is positive. Then, so A is positive. Clear? Now, A is positive, where I am having here A is negative, so this option is wrong. Here also A is positive, here also, so option D also wrong. Maybe option B or C are correct. Now, come to option B. It is downwards I am going to measure, so that means B is what? Negative. So B is negative. Here A and B both are showing positive. So which option is correct? Option C is correct. Any doubts? Okay. Wait, I am not getting the chat. Next question is this. Which of the following statements is true? The point O is called origin of the coordinate system. So this is correct, right? Next. The three coordinate planes divide the space into 6 parts known as hexagon. Is it correct? Wrong, right? It divides the space into 8 parts, that is we will call it as octants, isn't it? So both A and B are true, both A and B are false. Not like that, only one option is correct, that is option A. Clear, children? Next. Consider the figure given below. In the above figure, it is shown that 3 planes are intersecting at O. Okay. So now they are asking the point represents to the which octant? Arshad Khan, very good. Is it clear to you? Okay. Now column 1 I have to map. 1 and 2 represents what? So I told you already X, Y, Z. So very simple to remember, plus, plus. Then what I said, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus. I told you it is boards, not JEE mains level. So please write this. Next is what? Plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus. Next, the first 4 are plus and then next 4 are minus. Now represent the octants. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. First and second represent what? All are positive. So all are positive in the first octant means X, Y, Z. Second octant X is negative means X dash Y, Z, isn't it? Now the third octant, how will you represent this? X dash, Y dash, Z. Clear? Yes. So like that. Now you just map it. 1 and 2 represents x, y, z. Where is x, y, x, o, y, z, and second will be x dash y, z. So A is mapping to 2. Next one is what? Third and fourth. What is third one? X dash y dash z. X dash. Yes, here x dash y dash z. Like that. Next, fourth octant is what? How will you write this? X, y dash, z. Wherever the negative is there, we will represent it as y dash. So, which, bye Radhika, that's what I wanted to say. Because it's a basic class, it is not for JEE means, you can go and use this time to prepare yourself. Yes, good thing you did. Now see, so B is 4. So which option will be correct? Yes, Ashad Khan, correct. So option C is correct. Now you understood, right, how to represent the octant. Okay, next. Now I have to fill this. How will you fill? I told you, right? Octant, how are you going to fill? Plus, minus, minus. So A is plus, plus, minus, minus, plus. Next, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus. Next. So this is minus, minus, all the 4 are minus. Now you can clearly say A is plus, B is minus, C is minus, D is plus, and then F is minus. E, this will be E, right? E is missing. E is minus. So which option is correct? Option A. A and D are plus, B, C, E, F are minus. Option A is correct. Yes, very good Radhika, do it. Next. One more question. See what they are telling. In the given figure, if P is, this point is 2, 4, 5. I gave this point for you people, 2, 4, 5. Now, then the coordinates of F. So, I want these coordinates. F is lying on which plane? So, I can clearly make out it is lying on xz plane. So, which coordinate will be 0? Y coordinate will be 0. So, it is a perpendicular line, right? So, how will I write? 2, 0, 5. So, which option is correct? Option B is correct. Yes, very good. What you said is correct. Next. The octants in which the points lie. So, in which this point is lying, I can clearly make out, because first I will write only the x-axis. How to verify when they are giving it? First, x coordinates, how to write? This is the x coordinate. First is plus, the next is plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, and then minus, minus. The first one is minus, right? So, this is, I can easily say, second octant. Next, here also you see, again minus. So, it may be the second octant or it may be the sixth octant. So, I do not know, then I will write the Z1. What is Z? Because there only it is varying, plus, 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 minus, minus, minus. So, both are negative, where here again y, still I am in the dilemma whether it is in the 6th octant or the 7th octant, because both are negative, x and z are. So, now please write the y values. So, y is, how to write this? Plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus. If it is in the 7, then all should be minus. Here y is plus, because of that it lies in the 6th octant. So, which is the correct answer? 2nd and 6th octant. The point is lying in the 2nd and 6th octant. Is it clear to you? Yes. Next. A point is on x-axis its y coordinate and the z coordinate are respectively. So, what they are telling, this is your rectangular coordinate system. If you are taking any point on the x-axis, suppose this the distance from the origin, if you are taking it as some 3, then what are the y and z coordinate? Obviously 0, 0, like this only you will represent, right? Yes. So, that means y and z coordinate points both are 0, 0. Understood, right? Clear? Okay, next. Arshad Khan, understood, right? I am not getting any response. If a point is in xz plane, then y coordinate is, yes, option A, no. Arshad Khan, you made the mistake. You understand with the diagram what I mean to say is, it is on the x-axis. When you are taking a point on the x-axis, you understood, very good. Okay. If a point is in xz plane, then y coordinate is, see, same thing. Take a point which is on, this is x, this is y and this is z. I am going to take the point over here, this point. At that time, what is the y coordinate? Usually how will I write this? From origin to this point is 3, here to here some 5, then the y coordinate becomes 0. So, in xy plane, the y coordinate is 0. Isn't it? Clearly I can make out. Next. One more question, and very important for this concept when they are asking for the coordinate axis. This is the very important question, finding the octants. So, let me write all the octants x, y and z. How to write this? Plus, and the last one also plus, minus minus, plus plus and then minus minus. Next one, it is plus plus, minus minus, plus plus, minus minus. Z, how will you write? First 4 is plus and next 4 is minus. So, which octants you write? It is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. Now, it is easy to say the answer. 1, 2, 3, name the octant, which, so all are positive. So, all are positive means which octant is this? First. So, first is what? How will you write? X, Y, Z, because all are positive. So, A is mapping to 1 only. Next, 4 minus 2, 3. X and Z are positive, Y is negative. So, clearly I can make out this is, yes, fourth octant. That point 4 comma minus 2 comma 3. How will you write X, Y, Z and Z? So, is it option C? Yes, A is 1. B if I write, then I can easily say. So, B, X, Y dash, where is that? B is 4. I am not seeing it, okay. X, O, Y dash. C is 8. Minus 2, okay, correct. This map to this. But here they typed it wrong. It should be Y dash Z. That is the reason why I am getting confused. Yes, this is option C. Because when I verify, I can easily pick the option with others. Very good, Arshad Khan. You understood the octants, right? Yes. Next. So, which of the following statements is correct? The x-axis and the y-axis taken together determine a plane known as xy plane. Obviously, right, when I am taking x and y axis, I will call it as xy plane. Yes, this is correct. The coordinates of a point in xy plane are in the form of, if it is in xy plane, z coordinate will be 0. Z coordinate will be 0, but they gave 0, 0, z. So, the second option is wrong. Clear? Okay. The coordinate planes divide the space into 6 octants. Is it correct? 6? No. It should be 8 octants. The coordinate plane divide the space into 8 octants. Next, all the above are correct. Where all the above are correct? B also wrong, C also wrong. So, only one is correct. So, option A is correct. Remaining all are wrong. Understood, right? Yes. Yes, children, actually I gave 16, but still I can complete it very soon. Today what we discussed, the introduction to the 3-dimension geometry. So, that is, how will you represent a point which is in the space? I told you, right? So, you can imagine the ceiling fan, the bulb. How will you represent? X, Y, Z axis you require to represent that. So, that axis is called, that divide the space into 8 octants. How to remember that 8 octants also I gave. So, this is the major highlights of today's class. So, the representing the octants are very, very important. The tomorrow's class we will learn what is DRs and DCs. That is also very important in your 12th. Okay, what is the direction ratios, what is direction cosines. Clear, children? That we will learn in the next class. Okay, thanks for joining with us. Many of you people already opted for the passport, but still I can see few students did not opted for the passport. Please opt for the passport and upgrade yourself. Okay, the passport uses right away you can start solving the questions. All the best to you.